Okay. Got that motherfucker, didn't I? No, he squeezed out of my hands. Got a little gnat in here. I've had a couple of gnats in here. I'm trying to figure out where they're coming from. Twitch streamers to strike on a day off Twitch due to hate raids. So-called hate raids are an ever-growing problem on the Twitch platform, with raids outright using outright Nazi imagery or even calling for the public execution of members of the LGBTQ community. Video game streamers on the popular Twitch platform are calling for a strike against the site amid an ongoing series of hate raids rife with Nazi imagery and LGBTQ phobic slurs. The strike, dubbed a day off Twitch, is set to take place September 1st, which is in 6 days. Is the brainchild of streamer Wreck-It Raven. They were on Twitch. Sorry, I apologize. They were on Twitch just on Hassan Abi's broadcast, running through some stuff that they wanted to talk about. I suggest you go check that out. I don't know if Hassan has uploaded that yet. I don't know if the content farm is on it like that. The hashtag even grew so popular that the Amazon-owned platform itself released a statement expressing that they know they need to address these types of platforms. Continuing the fight we've been building. Yeah, it's shit like this. It's shit like this. Straight up Nazi shit. They're calling her monkey, using her full name, invoking her mom's name. This is now some over-the-top doxing shit. Where y'all Twitch at? We're now at an hour and a half of non-stop flooding her chat with slurs and baseline dox. Here's how many bots Hackdot is doing as the lady Andraste's work. This is now 2 hours and 18 minutes. I haven't seen this yet, sorry.
Y'all, this is how many bots are getting banned right now by Hackbolt. Doing literally the Lord's work in Pleasantly Twisted's chat. This hate raid's been going on for 2 hours and 12 minutes as of my recording. All of these bans in her chat. This is obscene and ridiculous. Even with temp mods, we couldn't keep up. So this is what we're having to deal with on Twitch, y'all. Tell us again, just use tools. Tell us again, just to decide that we need to do whatever. And there's tools you can use. We know they're getting around the tools.
Damn. We're on wave 5. Just gibberish numbers and names. Who has this much time? At this point, it has to be internal. Ain't no way. How are they making these fast? This is how easy it is to create fake accounts. The first time I tried creating one, it gave me a captcha. Every other time it was illustrated, it was as illustrated below. Just click remind me later and you're in. I'm sure the hate raiders have script for this. Damn. A site like this shouldn't have a remind me later option for verification. I think it's worse than this actually. I have verified emails only on to type in my chat. These accounts are from verified emails. The problem, you can sign up multiple accounts using one email. I had to do this for some esports stuff right back. The thing with verified emails is they can still use a throwaway email site that just generates a random email address, verify the email, then move on. With proper scripting, including the verification process, you can make hundreds of accounts in minutes. The reason for this is that Twitch is only interested in getting new customers. The email verification is to give the prospective customer a sense of security. It's not for Twitch's security, and certainly not for the protection of the established verified customers, which is why the verification can be skipped. They don't want to put on prospective customers. It's the wrong approach. Easy button press script that you could make in a sophomore level college course. This is abhorrent. So if they take the remind me later this way, it wouldn't be so easy, or just make it so if you click remind me later, you can watch but not do or type anything. Remind me later doesn't have to go away, but it would be super easy to make remind me later give you a view only kind of option. So as I told you guys, there is, the bots all spam the same thing, so Twitch needs a bot to recognize spam only. Okay, and that's why I wanted to make this YouTube segment today, because that is a great point. That is a great point. I hate to be an armchair consultant. That's what we're here for, bro. That's literally, am I not in the chair doing the fucking thing? No, it's harder than that. It's much harder from that. If so bots like that exist already that can recognize the spam and prevent it from sending it. It'll automatically trigger it. The problem is that if like, okay, so take it for example, Nightbot. Nightbot exists in this chat. I believe it is on. If I go shout out me, let's try if I shout out me. Okay, so I think I've turned off Nightbot in the realm of, which is more to the point I was about to make. Nightbot goes crazy and will sometimes aggressively attack a user for doing something that I allow. It does not know the difference. It does not have, it just has commands. The bot might spiral out of control and ban things that are not in that realm. And again, that leads to the prospective customer argument. They don't want to put people off, but they need a harder like line on it. They're getting around the bots by not spamming the same thing. They're getting around the bots by making it organic. The mods can't keep up with it because you can spurn, you know how easy it is to create a script that could spurn out thousands of different messages all related to hate? So if you get a regular user that's typing in hate, that's one thing. Mods can get on that. What I'm afraid of is that it's so plentiful that you'd have no idea if you're banning a real account or a bot account. It might be somebody who wants to join in, but not say something about it. It would then start to attack people who are using the words to say, why would you say something like that? Like, who uses Nazi rhetoric? Oh, anything with the Nazi, game over. See how you have to leverage it? The more complaints you get about your account being banned for something that you didn't do or whatever. Same thing that happened to a friend of mine who subscribed to this channel and only made a Twitch account to subscribe to this channel. Then our Amazon Prime got canceled and she brought it back. They were like, that's fraud, you can't do that. Like, their protocols are shitty as is. And that bot might not further delay hate rates. The strength of a hate rate, and that's why I'm kind of really nervous about even talking about this, because okay, part of Twitch's lack of interest in protecting the users and improving their site is why I've been transitioning over to YouTube for the past year. If Twitch's management doesn't start improving things like safety and discoverability, this is what I was going to talk about. I was just about to talk about I hate the discover page on Twitch, but that's, I guess, for another day. It's not easy to target the right people. That's why the tools are in place to, like, as we just watched, to ban all of that. But you have to get ahead of it. You have to notice it. If you're in the middle of the stream, I usually don't pay attention to my chat because I force to every time I do this scene because the chat is right there. And in order for me to make sure that I'm looking at the right thing, I won't click away to my window. If I'm like, just now I clicked away from the window, I can't see myself. If I'm not looking in the right space or something, if it's out of focus or whatever, I don't like that. So I'll manually go in and look at it like I'm doing right now. That's why the screen gets darker. The bot that's known for spamming, the bot that's known for creating a turn or hate raids is in here right now. Twitch can't control that, so how the hell are they going to control the spam? It could happen during the stream. I'm well aware of it. It wouldn't bother me because I'm so ready for it. Like, okay, do what you got to do. I'm just ending stream immediately. Like, you can't touch me. But problems. As far as my take on it, I think that Twitch is in a newfound stage of success. And just like a whole bunch of other websites, regulatory practices on the internet. Why is somebody doing this? We live in a society where that's something you can do. I hate that people say why. You know why. Because we still haven't out-trained these ideals from people. It's still not something that we fix in the educational system. It's still something that we allow to grow. Oh, we beat the Nazis. Then why do we got Nazis here, bro? Come on. Come on, figure it out. Help me figure it out. Put the key in. What are you doing? So that's why it's not just that easy to just drop a bot in there and be like, okay, I'm going to recognize this. You'd have to have it scanning all channels at all times. Maybe you could put in a report button, but then people would press that as a joke. You'd get a bunch of streamers, like 1 or 2 viewers who were pressing that button. They couldn't solve it because they don't care. So we have to come up with the tools. Like Twitch Strike and what was that other one? Commander Root, shit like that. Shit like that. And what sucks is that we're kind of just here for the moment, here for the ride. I don't make enough money on Twitch to complain, I guess, if you want to call it that, but I have been the subject of hate raids. I've been the subject of bot follows. I've been the subject of targeted campaigns. Like, fix your shit. Fix your shit. At this point in time, like, we shouldn't be having these conversations. You were around and invented at a good point in time to be a leader in. We're gonna put in these protocols We're gonna put these protocols in place to make sure that things like that don't happen. And you didn't, because you don't foresee things. And you had the ability to, but your company is probably run by the same people, or your company is involved with, or deals with, or hires people who exist in the mainframe of what I was talking about earlier. Just log off, bro. You can't just log off, especially when you want to make this your lifestyle. You want to make this your full-time job. You want to become a content creator, a Twitch streamer. You shouldn't be the subject of racism because you have a dream. Bars.